Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack Luxury Perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
In my heart of hearts, it was not really up for me to do this particular video. As of yesterday, whilst I was planning for my activities today, I had not in my plans to do a video on this Legon matter, as a matter of fact. But then, when I woke up and I picked my phone and checking on what is happening in Ghana, running through our social media space and saw a press statement coming from Wave Africa, then I said, well, it means the interest is beyond Sammy Flex and maybe my followers as well as Shatta movement fans. It means that the interest, as much as something has gone wrong, we should all come together to talk about this. And that is why I was convinced to say, okay, when you get seated or when you settle in your office, at least spend some few minutes to talk about this, so those who would want to know would get some basic information as much as this issue is concerned. So ladies and gentlemen, it is as straight as that. What I know, what the information is, what has to be shared or what has to be said is what I'm about to do. Beyond that, there are many that we might not be able to share because of some reasons best known to us, or because of some reasons best known to me as Sammy Flex. In every matter, in every case, there are shareable information and there are undisclosed information. Wise people know this. And that is why sometimes people say that in some situations, even if you shut up, it is wiser than talking. The wise knows how to balance and manage the two. knowing what to share and what not to share. That is enough application of wisdom. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. If this is your first time watching us, my name is Sammy Flex. You're watching me live on Sammy Flex TV. And what I'm about to do, or the segment I'm on, is called the editorial. The editorial, a segment I do with my team of producers. Digital Rasta is called Currency, who does my camera for me. And Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And again, for information, tap send, hold us down here. As much as money transfer is concerned in today's business, tap send does it better. So if you don't have the app on your phone, go on to your Play Store, iOS, Google Play Store, however, get it today. Download the app, use the promo code SammyFlex. And the good thing is that there is a special service called the wallet, that is tap send wallet. It helps you to change money from your currency to cedis. So anytime you want to do transaction in cedis or via cedis, you can do so from the wallet. You can do bank transfer, you can do direct Momo transfer, and that is allowed. You can do all these things if you activate your wallet. Remember, anytime you activate it, you would use the promo code SammyFlex, so you gain some more. Now, let's continue with the issue. It is simple. Obviously, in Ghana, some people have formed judgment on some people. Therefore, anytime there is an issue, instead of them to be a little bit objective, to sit, pick issue 1, pick issue 2, and be objective about it, they won't do it. As much as that person who they have condemned in their minds comes through the conversation, or on that minute, the person would have to go through condemnation. And that has been happening. Some of us, we know when to overlook and when to respond to some of these things. Over the weekend, at the University of Ghana, Legon, school authorities agreed. In fact, I can tell you this has been in their books since the beginning of this academic semester, or better still, since the beginning of this year, that on 7 June, the school, 8 students, they will be observing their whole week. And these two students, or these two campuses, would be doing their celebration at the same time, their whole week celebration at the same time. So as it stands now, the school knew that there was going to be an artist night for Lehman Hall. The school knew that there was going to be an activity or an artist night for TFL as well. So to some of us, when finally it was agreed that Shatta comes to even perform at the Legon campus, some of us didn't even know Stonebwoy had a show there, honestly. Until Shatta flyer came out and we realized that, oh, okay, people have joined some flyers, started playing with it like the trolls they do online. That, okay, so Shatta has a show on the University of Ghana campus. Same day, Stonebwoy has a show there. You will see who is who. That is when I got to know that, indeed, the show has another performance, or the celebration has another performance for another hall. In fact, personally, I never knew. So when I woke up and I saw people tagging me in posts, a flyer from Stonebwoy and a flyer from Shatta, I said, oh, so it is what it is. But once again, I saw it to be normal because these are different halls with a good distance between them, almost about 6 kilometers distance between them. That even if you have to walk from one hall to the other hall, you would have to work hard. It's actually a workout for you to do that walking. Because most of the people, I went there in the afternoon, even when they had to go there, they had to drive. You understand? So when I saw it, I thought it was normal. Okay, as usual, for the fans, there will be fans. So the fans will be doing their comparison game. Okay, Stonebwoy here, Shatta there. They will play that game, and that you cannot stop it. So we were preparing. My boss, Shatta, told me, okay, Sammy, let's put together a team. Let's go and do this. Of course, we started putting together all our team. From security to media people to road managers, PAs, DJs, and all that you can think of. Everybody was on standby for the show. Then, the afternoon, we started hearing some That's the Friday afternoon. We started hearing some and what was the about? That the dean of students, one lady called Chamantin, had written to some of the students that our show has some issues. Therefore, the show might not happen, or the show can't happen. When it even came out, and I spoke with the direct organizers, not the students' body. Once again, listen very well. I spoke with the direct organizers of the show. They said, oh, they've even asked the students, and I think the letter is not even factual. They created the impression that it is just some group of people who had decided to put that letter out just to create some unnecessary tension and confusion. Okay, I said, okay, no problem. That is fine. Then let us see how it will go. So the Saturday, right after my gym session, and the Saturday was the show day. So right after my gym session, I decided to drive to the event grounds like I do anytime I have an event, to go do recce, to make sure stage is fit, to make sure security, our entry point, our exit point, to make sure everything was okay. So when I went there, I asked the students that, okay, as of yesterday, which is Friday, online and some platforms, there were some letters circulating. What was the letter about? What is happening? They said, oh, even as I talked to them, they are going into a meeting to discuss that issue. Now, once again, pay attention to it carefully. They are going into a meeting with their dean to discuss the issue. I said, well, no problem. So what does it mean? Are we doing our show? I said, oh, yes, we are doing our show. We just have to go and explain some things to the dean. I said, okay, no problem. Then you guys can go. I will still be here to wait for you, and whatever outcome that the meeting will bring, you guys would inform me. I said, no problem. Waited for some about an hour or 2 or maximum 3. They came back, and when they came back, I asked them that, because all this while, because our in our office, we knew there was this confusion. I was just waiting to listen to what they are going to say before I send official information to the rest of the team, including my boss, that is the star performer, Shatta Wale. So when they came after their meeting, they said, oh, everything is sorted. We've discussed with the dean, and the dean says it is okay, we can do our show. That was the afternoon, around about 2, 3 that way. Then I sent information across. In fact, even if you check on my socials, it is there. I've decided not to delete it for future sake. It is there. When you check on my social, I posted that confirm, because that was when they had come from the meeting with the dean, and that the dean said, oh, they can go ahead to do their show and blah blah blah, and that they wanted some clarification on some things, blah 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 blah, everything is fine, they can go ahead to do their show. And that after, when their show is done, they will come back to discuss the letter and why the letter could not be retracted and all those things. That was what they told us, that okay, it will be hard for them to do a new letter retracting the first letter, but they can go and do their show. And after the show, as the students' body, the JCR and co, they will sit together with the dean to sort out any other issue that came up, and that was all. So right after, I communicated to my boss, I communicated to the rest of my team members, and everybody was on standby. 4, 5, 6, everything was taking shape. Sound check was done. Students were gathering, people who were coming to have fun, revelers, they were gathering 1 and 2s. Whilst we were still there, we saw one of the Legon security pickups come to the event grounds where the stage is. And do you know what happened? When they came there, the security, that is the Legon security, not police, the Legon security, about 4 or 5 of them, got out from the pickup vehicle, went onto the stage and started putting, in fact, they even went inside first to put the power off. They went to the hall first to put the power off, and they came back to the stage. And when we asked them why they would put up the power, they said, oh, it is order from above. To them, they have been sent to come and do this. And we asked them, why have you been sent to come and do this? And that, according to them, the order is that, and this, there are videos, I'm sure my producer will be sharing some of them with you. And the order is that if Shatta Wale is going to do the show, then they should put the power off, because that is the order they've been given. That the show can happen, but the show cannot happen without Shatta Wale. Listen to this. That was what the security guys came to tell us. So doing, and I have some videos to support this. They didn't even understand why I was videoing the whole scene. But I told them, I would have to report to my office. I have to report to my office that whilst we were waiting to perform, a group of security people came and they said the power should go off because Shatta Wale can't perform, and that if Shatta Wale should perform, then the power should go off. So it turns a little bit of talking, and later we resolved the issue and they left. And they left on one condition. They left on the condition that they can do the show, but not with Shatta Wale. So the students, because they were trying to do their show, they said, okay, no problem, we agree. And the power was restored. They started playing sounds again, back to back with the people, and they left. That was what happened around that time. And when we sit here and we see, sometimes there are some people who are instigators behind some of these things, people don't get it. When we say there are some people who are behind, pulling string for some of these things to happen, people don't get it. All because when fans started doing, we'll see who will fill it, you see whose platform will be empty, you see who put the numbers, obviously, someone won't be happy. Obviously, the other person will feel threatened. And if information I have is right, that the people who were part of the organization for the Liman Hall show, some of them are direct assistants and some of them are also part of the organization of the Liman show. Some of them are here, were even selling on the day. Like they have some side businesses that they were doing on the day. So what it means that if that show goes bad, it will affect their business. Some of them are here, they were the people talking to the dean. They were the people feeding the dean with information, as in what is good and what is bad about the two artists playing the show. Knowing they had interest in the Liman show, knowing if the show does not go well, their business is spoiled, you can guess the kind of information that they will surely give to the other guy. And of course, they gave all the bad information that will mean that Shatta Wale's show should not happen. So around that time, I think they were called into a meeting again, and still the agreement was that okay, they can go ahead to do the show, but Shatta can't perform. I hear they didn't ask them, do you have enough security? They said they have enough security. Do you have this? They said they have that. Like they were doing everything possible to convince the dean that indeed they are prepared and ready for the show. But still, the dean said, if they go ahead and let Shatta Wale perform, she's not going to graduate them. They will not get their certificate. And all these threats went to the students. And this is not a lie. I have someone who was part of the meeting. I have someone who was part of the organization and went to that meeting as well. So everything that I'm saying is on record. He said this. And I said, okay, no problem. Now, when later it became clear that should Shatta Wale come to the event grounds, there will be chaos. I know he was also not happy when I even told him people have come to put off the power. He was not happy. He went on his TikTok live and of course expressed his displeasure to those who were behind it. So later, when it became clear that any attempt to get Shatta Wale there would spell confusion, I advised that he doesn't come at all. So when I advised that he doesn't come at all, I said, well, we wouldn't want anybody to come and accuse us of taking money and not performing at their show. So let me be proactive. And let me be proactive in the sense that I'm going to the Legon police station to report that we were built to perform at the TF Hall. Payment made fully. My team, my DJ, my road managers, everybody was there. Security people, everybody was there for us to come and do our show. But the organizers are telling us we can't perform. And that, to us, we came to execute our part of the contract, but they have sacked us that we can't perform. I needed that police extract or report, as they call it, so that one day, should any discussion come up like that, at least I was proactive to have reported. Now, while I was talking about the issue, then the officer, he gave his name to me as Chief Inspector Maxwell Che. I think that is the name. Yes, Chief Inspector Maxwell Che. That was the name he gave to me. After, he's a very nice man, spoke to me very beautifully, took me to his office. We had a conversation enough, and he told me that yes, even in his office, listen to me again, even in his office, he's received an order, a letter that is suggesting that our show can't happen, and that should the show happen, they should come and take action. And he did not say it. He took his file from his table, read every detail to my hearing. A letter supposedly coming from the dean of students. So it went beyond even dealing with the students alone. It went extra to the police station. He read the letter to me that the program cannot happen because of this and blah blah, some directive blah 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 blah. And that, so when I was telling the police officer that, oh, because of this I cannot perform, I want an extract for my lawyer, he said, okay, even in the show crowd, we have even received notice that it can happen. So some of my men are on the ground, and that should we perform, they were going to stop it. That was what was told us. I said, no problem. I put down my reports. The police prepared the extract for me, and I left. Told the rest of my team members who were waiting for me on the grounds that let's go. At least I filed this report to my office, and therefore we are good. Everybody can leave. I didn't want to say fim about this again until, like I'm saying, I woke up and I saw a press statement or a presser from the organizers. Then I said, okay, because they have spoken about it, then why not? It will be good for me to also talk about it same way. Then I want to read this to you as well. And after that, I'll keep quiet for those who want to think how they want to think to go ahead. And when in Ghana, people start using power over you, people start pulling strings over you. When in Ghana, someone says it is an order from above, you should understand. People don't just issue orders. People issue orders because someone is not happy somewhere. People issue orders because it is someone's wish that it is like that somewhere. People issue orders because they want some things to happen in their favor. Once again, some people will not get it, others will also get. Now, let's read what Wave Africa posted, and after that, we'll close. It says, Wave Africa clarifies misunderstandings about the reunion Rave Artist Night cancellation, dated 10th June, that is today. And it reads, Wave Africa, a youth-focused marketing and communication agency, wishes to address the misconceptions surrounding the cancellation of the reunion Rave Artist Night in collaboration with TF Hostels. Wave Africa was contacted 2 months ago, and listen to this. Wave Africa was contacted 2 months ago by the executives of James Top Nelson Yanka Hall to provide an artist, underline this, to provide an artist and organize the event on their behalf. The 2 months long deliberations were concluded and a formal contract was signed on Wednesday, 5th June 2024. Following the contract signing, the Wave Africa team proactively secured and signed a deal with Shatta Wale to perform on the night, and his promotional poster was subsequently released. On Friday, 7th June, we saw an online communique from the Dean of Students Office announcing the cancellation of the event. We contacted the hall executives who were responsible for securing the venue as per the contract. They assured us that the issues with the Dean of the Students Office had been resolved. Exactly what I'm telling you. They assured us that the issues with the Dean of the Students Office had been resolved. Based on the assurances from the hall executives, our team proceeded with the event plans. Additional security measures were arranged with law enforcement agencies to ensure an incident-free event. On Saturday, 8 June 2024, during our setup and sound check, Legon campus security interrupted, saying it is an order from above. A delegation from our team met with the Dean of Students and was informed that the event could proceed, but without Shatta Wale's performance. And once again, pay attention to this line. A delegation from our team met with the Dean of Students and was informed that the event could proceed, but without Shatta Wale's performance. We adhered just as we were directed. We as event organizers are surprised and disappointed by the turn of events and the last-minute ban on Shatta Wale's performance at TF Hostel through the artist night itself, though the artist night itself was not cancelled. We deeply apologize to the fans for not being able to deliver Shatta Wale's performance as promised. We have referred the matter to our legal team and are making efforts to reach out to all stakeholders involved. And this is what the report from Wave Africa was. Exactly what I've also narrated even before I read this. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you live in Ghana and you think in Ghana people take decisions just because they don't take decisions, then I wonder what kind of thinking you have. If you think the dean would just say the program can happen but without Shatta Wale, then I wonder what kind of thinking you have. If you think that the dean not having any influence from anywhere would just say, guys, go and do your show, but without Shatta Wale, then it is up to you. But once again, like people have been saying all the time, those who pretend to be angels, but they are the real devils, the right time will come, everybody will see them. We have heard all that is happening. We've heard the fact that someone said, if Shatta Wale perform there, me, I will not perform. And that because of that, others became jittery. They needed to do what they had to do. Someone saying that, oh, if today this one is going to come, then I will not come. And because, of course, the Lima Hall is a bigger hall compared to the TF Hall. It is a bigger hall. I'm sure it might even be an older hall as well, maybe compared to the TF Hall as well. So that is the report of what is happening. And I can see reports, obviously, when it happens like that, you know that people will make the fool out of it. I can see reports of people who are unnecessary comments out of this, but some of us, we are on the grounds and we know exactly what is happening. We are on the grounds. We know where this whole thing is stemming from. And at the right time, you will deal with that. And that one I can assure you, at the right time. Everything has a beginning and an end. Maybe today it has started. The end is near. Very soon it will happen. The good thing is that Shatta movement, Shatta Wale, we are not perturbed. This does not affect us in any way. Our impact, our influence, our presence in the music industry can never be affected with some of these things. We are beyond it. In fact, Shatta movement, we are beyond it. Sometimes we see these things, we laugh over it after our reactions to it, and we laugh. Life goes on. But then, if people in this country will just hide in the name of they are the good ones, and because some people are not quiet, because some people won't fake, because some people will talk, always go about destroying them for their own personal interest, for their own parochial interest, then time will tell. Like one of Shatta Wale's song, Minamino Sin said, you won't go viral, you won't trend. Well, time will tell. Man go learn. I don't want to say much. Let me leave it here till another day. The organizers with Africa are telling us they don't want this to sleep. They want to take the legal route. We are waiting to see the next line of action. And however it goes, definitely we will follow it up and update you as well. Thank you for watching. Share with some people and tell them that if after all this, they still want us to come and put our fingers in their eyes, then it's up to them. My name is Sammy Flex. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency for doing my camera from Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. And subscribe to us if you've not done that. Tap Send is my partner here on the show. You have to send money from abroad to Ghana, get it up today, and thank me later. We're out of here. Bye-bye.